Could the Idaho murder suspect end up being executed by a firing squad?
Death by firing squad is now legal in Idaho. The governor just signed legislation into law, and you will not believe why. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm your legal analyst, Adrienne Lawrence. Republican Governor Brad Little signed a bill allowing execution by firing squad as an option for those sentenced to capital punishment. Now, this latest move to reinstate these antiquated measures of state-sanctioned murder was passed by a veto-proof majority in Idaho state legislature. But don't expect it to be used necessarily, as the state law mandates that firing squads be used only if the state cannot obtain the drugs necessary for lethal injections. This per the Huffington Post. Pharmaceutical companies increasingly have barred executioners from using their drugs, saying they were meant to save lives. One Idaho death row inmate has already had his execution postponed repeatedly because of drug scarcity. The move to firing squads won't be cheap. According to the AP, the Idaho Department of Correction estimates it will cost around $750,000 to build or retrofit a death chamber for firing squad executions. Because God forbid we just let people live. Anyway, with this recent move, Idaho joins Mississippi, Utah, Oklahoma, and South Carolina as states that allow firing squads if drugs aren't available. Death by firearm is not a sure bet, however, as experts say that some shots may be fired, but the individual can remain conscious for 10 very severely painful seconds. Perhaps that's why other states are looking into alternatives. Some states began refurbishing electric chairs as standbys for when lethal drugs are unavailable. Others have considered and at times used largely untested execution methods. In 2018, Nevada executed Carrie Dean Moore with a never-before-tried drug combination that included the powerful synthetic opioid fentanyl. Alabama has built a system for executing people using nitrogen gas to induce hypoxia, but it has not yet been used. Let's be real here. Idaho and the United States, for that matter, do not care about human life. They simply want to appear as though they do. For that reason, I'm not surprised that those in leadership would condone folks be shot to death, even if it'll potentially torture them. And it's difficult to believe that death by firing squad wouldn't be considered a violation of the Eighth Amendment's ban on cruel and unusual punishment. You know, Supreme Court Justices Thurgood Marshall, William Brennan, they forever maintained that the death penalty was unconstitutional and a barbaric form of punishment that really should be not applied arbitrarily based on race and ethnicity, but it is. And they weren't wrong then, and their sentiments aren't wrong now. Now, I'm not saying I'm opposed entirely to the death penalty, as I think that some people are very sick and they do really heinous things and they should not continue to walk among us or share this world with us. But that being said, what I am definitely opposed to is wasting taxpayer funds to return to some draconian method by which to kill people that may not necessarily work. You know, I'm good with waiting till the drugs are available or just not killing folks at all. But maybe that's just me. You let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.